Well, I placed our first Amazon order. Did y'all know you can overfill an Amazon cart? Fun fact. So we're at the point now, officially, where everything that is not bought off of our registry, because I had my registry for like all the baby stuff, or all the baby stuff, and then I had like a private list for stuff that I'm gonna need, like postpartum. So we have reached the point where everything that was not bought off of our registry and all of the stuff that I'm going to need postpartum is being ordered. So we placed our first order yesterday, and of course, because we live in California, it comes fast as shit. So it's not all of it, but it's going to be coming throughout the next couple days, at least this first order, because I have to place multiple different orders, because Amazon will not let you place more than, I can't remember. When I was filling my Amazon cart, I was like just going through the list and pressing add to cart, add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. And all of a sudden I realized the number in the cart wasn't going up. And so I went to the cart, and once I reached, I think it was like 52 items. So I don't know if they do it by item or by dollar amount, but they like cut you off. So I got up to like 52 items, and then as I was adding stuff, it would like kick stuff out of my cart into my save for later. So I ended up just like removing everything, putting everything like just back in the lists, and I'm ordering it in like sections of like types of stuff now. Because the thing that I need first is the stuff for the hospital bag and like postpartum, so that I can pack my hospital bag. So we ordered all that stuff, plus like a couple things, I think. It's basically just the stuff that I'm going to need at the hospital, I think. Pretty sure. I ordered a new pot and pan set so that while my mom and David's mom are here, we're not trying to cook. For one, we have very limited. We have like one big, medium, not even big, it's like a medium-sized pan. It's like barely big enough just to feed me and David. Plus our Instapot is like a 2-person Instapot. So I got a set that has like bigger things, bigger pots and pans. So anyway, I've rambled enough. I turned on this vlog, and we're starting this vlog with, let's open my Amazon packages. And I guess I can show you what I got at Target today. I did go to Target today as well. David dropped me off, and I did walk home, which the walk wasn't bad, but carrying the bags almost killed me with my hands. So we will not be doing that again. That is the end of our walking with shopping era for now. But at Target, I got us Super Bowl snacks because tomorrow's the Super Bowl and we're going to spend the whole day in bed eating shitty food and watching football. And I got 2 pairs of pajamas. They were the like couple things that I really wanted for the hospital. I wanted shorts. So like I want a set that had shorts and button-up tops because I'm really freaking short, and if I get them with long pants, they drag on the ground and I don't want to risk tripping and falling. Plus, I just run really warm anyway. So I wanted shorts and button-up top for obvious reasons. I'm going to very much need easy access. So I got 2 pairs of that and snacks and this water bottle, actually. I am not the person who's going to spend $60 freaking dollars on a giant Stanley or something like that. I was looking at the prices of some of those water bottles in Target. Oh my God. Y'all are on crack if you think I'm spending that much on a water bottle. But anyway, this one I think is 64 ounces. Pretty sure. Yep, 64 ounces. And it was $20, and it has a cover for the lid, which is nice. This is a straw, so I think it will work beautifully well for the hospital, and hopefully I'll be able to stay hydrated, which means I won't have to be hooked up to an IV the whole time. Now, set your expectations properly. None of this stuff is fun. We are in the getting ready for birth era, and none of that's glamorous at all. My mom laughed the other day, and I was like, my first matching outfit with my daughter is going to be diapers. Correct. So that's the kind of stuff we're opening currently. This is my caddy. So I have a caddy little thing for Ava's diapering situation and a caddy for my diapering situation. This is something. Witch Hazel medicated cooling foam. I want to say this is bras, question mark? Oh yeah. On my calendar, I wrote it out when I first got it, so months ago, and I like planned out when I wanted to have everything done. Tomorrow I have listed pack hospital bag, everything should be done and ready for the baby, install the car seat, blah, 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 blah. And I was really dreaming big. Let's see. I'm opening this because as we pull out stuff like this, I'm just going to put it in there. Because I'm pretty sure, my next NST test, I will ask the hospital what they provide, since I'm just sitting there chilling with the nurses for 20 to 30 minutes every single time. I might as well, you know. So I'm going to ask them what they actually provide, but I'm sure they provide most of the generic stuff, like Dermaplast spray, Tux pads. I know that they'll provide, like, the mesh underwear and stuff, but I'm going to bring my own diapers because convenience and comfort. I'm not trying to, like, balance all of that in a pad and then try and, like, no, diapers. We're going the easy way. Witch Hazel stuff. So I'm sure they have this stuff at the hospital. This is just for me to have set up at home. So I can have like a everything in one spot situation. Okay. Not really sure how I'm supposed to do this. Got our little inserts in. Okay. Witch Hazel foam we'll put in there. Next box. This is just like one of those little folders for paperwork that I'm going to take with us. So that apparently you leave the hospital with a bunch of paperwork, like proof of birth and just documents and things. So I have that. Oh, fuzzy socks. Got 3 pairs of the fuzzy socks with the grippies on the bottom. So we'll be taking that. This is a stroller fan. So people have said basically bring it with you to the hospital because in labor you sweat like crazy and you get really hot. Or you can, and it's really nice to it has like the bendable arms so that you can wrap it around the hospital bed arm thing and use it to cool yourself down. So I got a pink one because it's going to eventually go on her stroller. So. Belly binder. Postpartum belly support, basically. We'll just set this in here for now, but I think I'm going to probably take it with me. Hemorrhoid cream. I've been told this is going to be probably pretty necessary. So, we're just gonna... Colace. Also been told this is going to be pretty necessary. Oh, this is a teeny tiny nightlight. So it should be like just like touch activated nightlight. I want to take that to the hospital so that I don't have to turn on like the overhead lights every time I have to get up and feed her. This is huge. Oh. Ice pack pads. I've been told those are also very nice. Again, I'm pretty sure this is something that the hospital provides while you're there, I think. These things are gigantic. Holy crap. Okay. I mean, they mean business. This is the last box of stuff, at least for now. And then the next box is the pots and pans. Conditioner, Tux pads, Perry bottle, diapers, woohoo! Shampoo, that's for me right now. Hydrogel breast pads. Honestly, I know these are all such modern tools, like in the last, probably, I don't know, 5 years, this got huge, I would assume, maybe more than that. Even 10 years, even if it's been popular in the last 10 years, please tell me how moms made it before that. Because like, you're telling me you just raw dogged everything? Absolutely not. These would be the sports bra version of the nursing bras. And a birthing gown, so that I don't have to wear the hospital gown that has my whole backside out. So this one like clasps and things so that they can open it. And I was gonna get the, what were they called? I can't remember. There was a brand and they were really pretty and really like, I really liked them, but they were like $70. And after you give birth in them, there's all sorts of just like, you're gonna wanna throw it away after. You're not gonna wanna like wash it and wear it again, like no. So I decided to get the Freedom Mom one that is like $20 and I won't feel so bad throwing it away. It's just not as cute and pretty. The other ones came in like colors and like prints and flowers and whatever. And this one's just black. I guess we could open these. Ah, David's on his way home, he's calling me. Okay, well, I'll check back in with y'all when I have more stuff to open. Probably not tomorrow because it's the Super Bowl and we're gonna be in bed all day. Good afternoon. It's 3 o'clock. David just left to go to a store like an hour ago, maybe not even. He had calls well, we had our freaking NST at 7:30 in the morning. Luckily that was the earliest one, so the rest of them will not be that early. That was rough. Oh, sorry, I have to lean back. I made a huge mistake, and because we got up so early, I was exhausted. We came home, I literally napped from like 9 to 10. Got up and was still so freaking tired. And I was editing a YouTube video and was just dragging and dragging. So finally, like an hour ago, I broke down and I made myself a coffee. And I didn't just like sip on it like I usually do. I like chugged it to try and get the caffeine to, hit me hard. And I can't say it gave me energy, but what it did do was give me really bad stomach cramps. And not like contraction cramps. Nobody panic. They don't like come and go. It's just a consistent, like, cramp across the whole front of my stomach. Ugh. Like, I was feeling so fine as far as just, like, comfortability today, and that may have ruined my whole day. I don't know why it hurts so bad. Oh, this baby might be making me lactose intolerant or something. Oh. Also, today at the NST, they do ultrasounds, I think. I don't know. So they did an ultrasound at my first NST. Then they didn't at my second. This was my third, and they did. So I wonder if they only do them like once a week versus my like 2 times a week appointments. But she's very much head down still. I think she's gonna stay that way. She's mostly on my left side, but she's sunny side up, which means the nurse was like, well, if you're having back pain, that's why. Which I really wouldn't say I have back pain. Like I do when I do the dishes or like have to be like bent over. But I just think that's normal. Like I was getting that before because I'm just a thick person. But I definitely don't think I have like pregnancy related back pain other than like when I have to be in a weird position. She said that that's not concerning. Babies can turn around at any time. I'm only 35 weeks. I say only. But I'm 35 weeks. She said she has plenty of time to turn around, and some babies even like turn around while pushing. So she's not concerned about that at all. But I'm a little annoyed. I would rather her be in the exact perfect position that they want her in because I want my labor to be as easy as possible. But what human being doesn't? So, oh man, if this crampy nonsense could go away, though, that would be fantastic. Yesterday was the Super Bowl. It went basically, actually, I can't even say it went exactly how I thought it would. The outcome was pretty much what I thought it would be. Seahawks win, Patriots lose, Patriots kind of got stomped. Anyways, we got a couple more packages today from Amazon. One of them being this. This was one of my must-haves. It's just a gigantic container of travel hand sanitizers. That felt important. And so I'm sitting here and I have a few other things in my cart that I didn't really think about to put on like a registry or anything. But my favorite towel of all time, because I like to use bath sheets instead of bath towels because they're just superior in every way. Oh, man. Oh, it's like hard to breathe. It's a white bath sheet. And I was like, postpartum, maybe don't want white or a light color. So I have a set of black. The cat's crawling in all the boxes. I have a set of black bath sheets so that I don't have to worry about the staining situation. I have a 2-pack of just Dial antibacterial soap. So like no scent, no nothing, just antibacterial soap because that feels like what they're probably going to tell you to use. If I need to use that on a tattoo, I'm going to assume that should be, especially if you end up with like a C-section or something, that for sure. I have 2 10-foot long phone chargers for me and David because we have a ton of chargers, but none of them are 10 feet. I have a little tiny contact solution thing for David to take, a little teeny tiny travel like toothpaste, and then just a cheap pack of toothbrushes. It's like a 4-pack, so that I can have all of that packed and in a hospital bag without having to like pack things when we decide to eat, when I go into labor. Or my biggest thing is I have so many NSTs that at any point, if one of them isn't reading correctly, I could be admitted. So I don't want to like have all of these last minute items that I would still need to pack when I'm already at the hospital and I'm not going to be allowed to go home. There's been plenty of those stories that I've heard from other people that have as many NSTs as I do because we're technically high risk. So, Willow, hello? Could you stop? Like today was the first NST that they were kind of struggling to get her to move around. Like I think it's really funny that the whole point of an NST is to kind of piss her off. Like I think I showed you guys this. I got this from Target. It's 64 ounces, so it's a half gallon. And by the time I had left the NST, I had drinking probably a good 2/3 of it, trying to like get her to wake up and move and shift and do things. And that wasn't solely working, so she had me lay completely flat and turn on my side. And she literally asked me, she was like, is there a side that makes her a bit more angry than another? And then she had me lay on that side because we were trying to get her to like do things. So this morning's NST was a little bit extra long because she was not being cooperative. But any of those NSTs, if they go wrong, could lead to me being admitted into labor and delivery. So I want to have a bag in David's car. I could say our car, but I don't like to drive, so not really mine. Where if I get admitted, I at least have the stuff that I need to function. You know, if he needs to come home and grab his stuff and the baby stuff and whatever, that's fine. But I want my stuff with me. So, just to-go toothbrushes that I can, like, open up and throw away when I'm done. Willow. Jeez. So I have all that stuff, and I also, a couple of his coworkers, of David's coworkers, asked for our baby registry. So, like, I feel weird going ahead and, like, ordering everything off the registry and not really giving them an opportunity to buy anything. But also, it's so late in the game that, like, I think I'm just going to go ahead and purchase all the stuff that I need. And then I'll take the stuff that I have privated that nobody can see and unprivate it. And then if they end up getting us, you know, some of that stuff, fine, cool. But I can't really wait around for them to decide to purchase stuff off the registry. I think I need to just go ahead and get that done so that it gets here. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit here and spend an absolute metric ton of money. And hopefully this cramp will go away. It's not a contraction because it does not come and go, so nobody panic. It just feels like a constant period cramp, and it's incredibly uncomfortable.